I wasn't talking to you. I want to hear from the...
Oh, ich habe jetzt schon keinen Bock mehr auf die Scheiße, auf diese blöde Schlampe. Ich bin raus.
The new Lord
Leg
Forrester.
mich, ist mir scheißegal, was
He's
sie
not
sagt.
here, is he?
Adios.
She is. The girl can speak for her house.
She's loyal.
I wanted to hear from the girl, not you.
Ups.
I won't stand for impertinence from the girl of the North.
Der Königin missfüllt deine Antwort. Ich habe mir keine Antwort gegeben.
Explain why the Forresters have been loyal bannermen to House Stark for centuries.
Upsala.
House of traitors.
Ich habe keine Ahnung.
They are
Sie ist
noble.
keine Verräterin. Ich mach dich kaputt, Junge. Lady. Was auch immer.
Perhaps once. For a Northern
Ich habe gerade
house.
keine Ahnung, was es
Now-
geht, aber...
Now they're merely...
Es ist nicht das erste Mal.
Is your house willing to swear fealty to your
Ja,
new
Antwort hat sie
lord,
nicht zufriedengestellt.
Roose
Wen muss ich jetzt eigentlich wen in den Arsch kriechen?
Roose Bolton
Ihr wisst
also
was.
served the Starks, Your Grace.
and proved his loyalty to the crown by bringing their house to a swift and sudden end. Old allegiances are not easily abandoned, but now that the war is over, we must look to rebuild and forge new alliances. There are ships and shields to be built, and Joffrey will need a steady supply of ironwood for his army.
Gott.
I'm told there are
Kann ich ihn
others who
gleich
would happily
töten?
serve that purpose, but I trust we can rely on House Forrester.
Forrester Ironwood does seem rather unique.
Yes, Your Grace.
Alles, was er sagt. Oh, ich liebe dich, Tyrion. Ich liebe
I
dich.
imagine you'd do almost anything to prevent that from happening, wouldn't you? Ask any Lannister, and they'd do whatever was necessary to save Casterly Rock. It would be unfortunate to see another house lay claim to what's yours.
Es gibt Grenzen, euer
are
Hoheit.
limits.
Schreitet ein.
Perhaps, but not if your house faces potential ruin.
Jesse. Blöde
What did
Schluppe.
you have the girl do, Cersei? It's not as if she fought beside the Starks, wielding a battle axe for the Northern Army.
It raises an interesting question, I suppose. Can we truly blame those who end up on the wrong side of the war? Our dear Marjorie here was betrothed to Renly Baratheon on the false assumption that he would one day rule the Seven Kingdoms. Can we fault her for her mistake? Should she be held accountable?
Gehen Sie wieder auf Ihren scheiß Stuhl, Lady.
I won't judge her, Your Grace. I wasn't there. I didn't face her decisions.
Aren't you a delightful girl? If only one could flit through life without ever holding an opinion of their own.
If there's a point to this, I hope you find it quickly.
Loyalty can be such a hard thing to define.
Mit
The
dir
city
möchte
alone
ich ja auch
is filled
so
with
weit
all
wie
sorts of
möglich mich
ambitious
komplett
opportunists
raushalten.
looking to reinvent themselves.
Fuck the shit, I'm out, sag ich da einfach nur mal.
Who knows what lurks within their hearts? You are a girl from the north, here in service to Lady Marjorie. One can only assume her interests are yours. Yet loyalty to a king, that must be absolute, beyond question. And if your loyalties were to become conflicted between your king and the very person whom you serve,
Gott, die labert ja wie ein Wasserfluss. Was ist los mit dir?
I'm sure she
let the
would...
girl answer the question. Go on.
I must choose Marjorie, Your Grace. I serve at her pleasure.
Clearly your handmaiden does not have her priorities straight.
She is a threat to the crown, isn't she? The most dangerous handmaiden in all of King's Landing.
Genau, hüte dich.
She's headstrong, isn't she? Not surprising, I suppose, for a northern girl. But not very
Der
encouraging.
Nord wird sich daran erinnern, Lady. Ach, ich würde es so
I'd
gerne
like
in die
a word
Fresse
with you, if
schlagen.
I may.
Aber es wäre meine letzte
Of
Tat.
course, Your Grace.
Warte jetzt. Ich glaube, die war jetzt auch enttäuscht von mir. Hi, wollen wir durchbrennen? Hast du Bock?
I'll walk you out. This
Er
may
wird
come as a
anstrengend, nicht?
surprise, but I met your father once, at the tourney at Lannisport. Even then he didn't trust Roose Bolton. We only spoke briefly, but your father struck me as an honorable man. You have my condolences for his loss.
Thank you, Lord Tyrion. That's very kind of you to say.
You were brave to declare your loyalty to Lady Marjorie. No doubt she was pleased, but Cersei,
Cersei kann mir ja
She will not
sonst so
soon forget what you
kreuzweise.
said.
Jeder wird sich an ihren Wasser erinnern, nur ich halt nicht.
I, of course, found it all highly
Ich mag
entertaining,
Cersei nicht.
but it certainly wasn't what
Ja,
Cersei
machen wir mal
was
das.
expecting.
I wasn't trying to please her.
I think that was clear to everyone. My sister and I have our differences.
Es wäre
She
mal wunder,
takes
wenn ihr
great
mal der
pleasure in
Meinung
her
wärt.
little charades. I take mine in thwarting them.
Jawohl,
must
so
find
muss
our
das.
amusements
Es
where
ist
we
halt mein
can.
Homie, ey. Zack,
She
bam,
threatened
bam.
to give your ironwood to another house. It is the master of coin who decides such matters. The crown needs boats. Boats need wood, and I speak for the crown in this regard, not her.
What are you suggesting?
I suppose the crown could be persuaded to secure ironwood from House Forrester. Lady Marjorie might not look favorably on such an alliance, and it would infuriate Cersei. Although,
Solange
what
sie
would be
weiß,
amusing
Blut
for
ist,
me
das ist völlig
might
in
prove
Ordnung.
rather dangerous for you and your house. Are you willing to risk that?
Alles, was du sagst, mein Herr und Meister.
It's a risk I'm willing to take, Lord Tyrion. Please.
You are a brave girl, aren't you? I'll
Ich
consider-
folge diesem Mann bis zum Tod!
Now, if you'll excuse me, I
Und dann noch
promise
hinüber
to
hinaus.
join her for dinner tonight. 3 beautiful bottles of Dornish wine await my arrival. The mere thought of them makes me thirsty already.
I hope we meet again.
Nothing would make Cersei happier. Until then, be careful. This is not the North. King's Landing can be a nest of vipers to the uninitiated.
Ich werde ihn folgen. Ich liebe ihn! Ich hoffe, Cersei stirbt.
Mira,
Doch.
I was worried. How was it? Cersei has a way of looking at you as though you're nothing. It's more than a little intimidating.
Es ist gut
It went
gelaufen.
well.
Really? That's a relief. Cersei is known for being rather difficult.
Bösartig. Das ist
Lady
das
Marjorie
ist das Wort,
has
was du
spent the
gesucht hast.
entire day working on seating arrangements for the wedding. Of course, you and I are seated way at the back, here with the 4th cousins and the 9th-born sons. Ah, Sir Jaime. I wouldn't mind tarnishing that white cloak of his.
Sarah?
What?
Oh.
It's true. And Oberyn Martell, the Red Viper. I'm told he has a paramour, which I doubt is Dornish for wife,
He is quite handsome.
and quite passionate, from what I've heard. Perhaps Lady Marjorie could make the right introductions. Who knows? We might meet our future husbands. Although, marrying a king, I can only imagine what that would be like. Would you marry Joffrey if it meant you'd become queen? Certain-
Aber nur um ihn zu
And he's
vergiften.
always treated Lady Marjorie well.
Nicht dieser Bastard von Bastarde.
Joffrey.
Fucking
Well,
Joffrey.
I would marry him. Imagine the power you would have as Queen of the 7 Kingdoms. I might even allow you to be my handmaiden. Let's see, who else should we marry off?
Alles andere,
Brienne
würde ich
of
mal sagen.
Tarth and Tyrion Lannister. What a perfect match. Sir Bronn and...
What are you doing?
Da-da-dam-dam.
Well,
I'm sorry, my lady.
As am I. We shouldn't have been messing about.
this is not a game. It's a battle plan. Allies and enemies can be made with every move. Yet they say it is men who are powerful. The Queen was rather disappointed by your display.
Ich frage mich.
I'm just glad it's over.
Ich bin auch froh, dass es vorbei
King's
ist.
Landing can be exhausting sometimes. There's always someone to please or some perceived slight to smooth over. I fear it will only get worse when I am queen.
Once they know your true heart, the lords and ladies will have no choice but to love you.
Do you agree?
Natürlich.
Once you are queen, the lords and ladies will do their best to please you.
You learn very quickly. Your words to Cersei were brave, but I know you must fear what the Boltons might do to your family. I do appreciate
habt die Eier in der
your
Hose.
to appease her, as difficult as
Zwar
it may
jetzt
be.
nicht so körperlich, aber
Thank you, my lady.
vor allem im
There's
Supermarkt.
something on my mind.
2 für den Preis für
Something
1.
important.
Katschi. Wenn du verstehst, was ich meine, Lady. Müssen wir, ne?
I did have a favor to ask of you in return.
Whatever you wish to say, you can say it in front of Sarah. There are no secrets between us.
It's about my family.
I trust her.
Ja, komm.
Go on,
Oh Gott.
ask.
Keine Ahnung.
Forgive me, my lady. I wouldn't otherwise ask this of you, but my mother insisted. It's about my family.
Ramsay Snow. What would you have me do?
My mother fears our family will suffer if Ramsay is left to do as he likes.
Also, halt ihm doch mal die
If the
Hände ab.
Raven could be sent to the Boltons to let them know House Forrester has the protection of the crown. I know it's a lot to ask of you, and I wouldn't otherwise, but she insisted.
That is no small request, especially now.
I know, my lady, and I wouldn't ask this of you otherwise. But my mother has left me no choice. She insisted.
Joffrey knows only too well your family fought for the Starks, and now you would have me ask him to intervene. Is the situation that dire?
You can't, my lady. King Joffrey won't like it. Just think how he turned on Lady Sansa.
My mother feels it is urgent, my lady. She's unfamiliar with King's Landing and its politics. I hope you can understand that.
Very well. I'll make your request, but I cannot promise anything.
Thank you, my lady. I will send a raven to my family at once.
Ob ich ihr vertrauen sollte, jetzt nach dem, was er da gesagt hat. Also ich meine jetzt die Linke da. Die Hofdame. Oder was auch immer. Königsweg. Wolfswald. Alter, da bin ich ja wieder. Was geht da? Ignorieren wir jetzt einfach mal. Na gut. Das Pferd ist weg. Ja, was mit Vater? Das kann nicht gut enden. Alter, da wird jemand penetriert. Yes.
Shall we?
Ist das die Rampensau da, Ramsay oder so? Irgendwie sieht das so aus. Das ich entdeckt hatte, besser, ne? Ah, ich hab noch ein Equipment. Kaching.
Not my best work, unfortunately. I suppose I have fallen out of practice. But he didn't make it easy. What with all that bloody noise?
Like a drowning cat. I thought he'd never stop.
Oh.
As my father likes to say, a naked man holds few secrets. But the flayed man holds none.
Pity he didn't know your father was the war.
Tun Sie Ihre Armbrust weg. Die Frage
He
ist
does
halt,
now.
soll ich überhaupt da rausschauen oder einfach mich nur verstecken?
Forresters.
A day, my lord. 2 at most.
What was that?
Verrate ich doch, Arschloch.
Listen.
Was für Kerfalle. Tja, was magst du jetzt, mein Freund?
Hear that? I know I heard something.
Was soll ich machen? Ich muss wegrennen. Mal schauen wir, ob ich jetzt einen Pfeil in den Köpfchen bekomme. Noch lebe ich. Die Frage ist noch wie lange. Okay, ich hab's anscheinend bis zu dieser Sequenz auf jeden Fall überlebt. Nice! Hey, Ethan, was geht ab?
As I was saying, you are young. And there are those within these walls who are uncertain of your leadership. But 300 generations of Forrester Lords stand behind you.
300 Generationen? Leck mich am Arsch.
Lord Gerhard the Tall, who founded our house, and your grandfather, Lord Thorin the
Jetzt mal
Bold,
schätzungsweise
who
ganz
seized
da,
back the river valley
wenn
from the
sie
White
so
Hills.
80 Jahre alt sind, was ihr jetzt
What
mal
did they
nicht
call my
denkt.
father?
Fast so 2000
Lord
Jahre.
Røde the Good.
Gönnt euch.
He was fair, wise, and courageous in battle.
I want to be like that, like my father.
Your father was well regarded by nearly everyone. It took years, if not decades, to earn.
Da fange ich doch jetzt einmal an.
These were your father's people to lead and protect, and now they're yours. But your father did not bear this responsibility alone. He and every Forrester Lord before him chose one man whom they trusted above all others, the Lord Sentinel. Forrester traditions demand that a new Lord Sentinel must be chosen.
Und du willst dieser Helfer sein?
Keep walking, you craven son of a whore. Move.
Ich werde ihn nehmen.
Summon the Lord. We need his judgment.
Er scheint kompetent für diesen Job zu sein.
I've done nothing wrong! I was only trying to survive!
So, ich hab gehört, die Party geht jetzt
Lord
ab.
Ethan. Miss.
Why did you kick this man?
Sonst
This
kick
craven
yours.
is a deserter and a thief.
This house is doomed!
Okay, er wird sterben.
We all fucking know it!
Quiet, thief. Eric was supposed to be guarding our weapons, but instead we caught him stealing them.
2 shields and 3 spears.
Why did you do it?
Because I've no wish to die. Yes, my lord. I fled. We should all flee. It's not stealing if you're taking what's
This
yours.
is nonsense!
He speaks true. I've a family to feed, and not 2 coins to rub together since Lord Gregor left us to rot here. Where's our pay? Our share of bread and wine grows smaller every day.
Leave the poor man alone!
Oh Gott. Politik, nicht
I
wahr?
know these words are hard.
Ich weiß schon,
Honest.
worauf das
This house is
hinausläuft.
falling. We'll
Die
never
Frage ist jetzt,
survive
ob
the
ich ihn
coming winter.
abschlachten soll oder nicht.
Most of us won't even live to see it.
Then you admit to the crime, in front of all gathered here.
I am only what this house made me. You cannot expect a man to live on loyalty alone.
You'll address him as Lord.
Ich liebe dich.
Lord Ethan, you must decide the punishment. Lord Gregor always took a thief's fingers. 3 of them.
Now may not be the time for harsh punishment. The men are on edge as it
Men
is.
need to know they
Oh Gott, das liegt mir doch alles
Their
nicht.
Lord will not permit it.
Ach, ich will wegen Blut sehen. Komm,
Send him to the wall.
ein bisschen Tod hat doch niemandem geschadet. Guck mir den so scheinheilig an. Ich weiß, ich lasse einfach das Touchpad entscheiden.
I will decide.
Ich werde einfach alle Knöpfe überdrücken. Genau. Ich bin ein gerechter König. Ich werde jeden Knopf drücken, bis auf Dreieck, weil wahrscheinlich dann nur Punkt sein wird, oder?
It will be an injustice, my lord.
Schauen wir einfach mal.
Please,
Okay.
Lord. My family
Ich werde jetzt
depends
einfach
on
mal
you.
alle 3 Knöpfe drücken.
I sentence you to the wall.
Ha, zur Mauer. Hast du mal Glück gehabt?
No, please, my lord. My family, without me, they'll die.
Sei froh, ich hätte dich fast umgebracht. Hat er echt Glück gehabt, dass ich Gras genommen habe. Was waren eigentlich die anderen 2 Optionen? Quadrat war, glaube ich, mit ihr was mit 3 Fingern abschneiden. Und X, na gut, X wäre dann wahrscheinlich irgendwas mit, ich mach dich mal ein bisschen töter.
Not just yourself, of course.
Ich bin der Master of Disaster, ich habe immer recht.
What do you think?
Me?
Yes. Did I do what's right?
The wall seems like a fitting place for a thief. I only hope he doesn't find Garrett there and take his anger out on the poor squire. You heard what the thief said. I expect this sort of thing will happen again. But a sentinel can help you in the face of disloyalty. You need someone you can trust by your side. Someone you can rely on, no matter the circumstance. Possessing wisdom.
And I'm sure you think you'd be the perfect choice.
Me? Oh, gods no. I can't get involved. I am a maester. At the Citadel, I swore an oath to serve as such. There are two capable men for the role. They both want the job, but neither thinks very highly of the other.
How do I decide between them?
Talk to them. Solicit the opinion of people close to you.
Oh, Junge.
The bracer of the Sentinel. The badge of office. Tonight is your first small council meeting. It would be wise to bestow this bracer upon your chosen Sentinel then, to show that you are decisive and in control of this house. Your Sentinel will wear this for all to see.
I'll make the right choice as Sentinel.
So wie ich die letzte Mal gemacht habe.
With me when you're ready to convene the small council, my lord.
Ich werde ein so guter König werden, das glaubt ihr mir gar nicht. Die altbewährte Taktik, ich drücke einfach mal alles und hoffe, was passiert. Ah, ich weiß, was mache ich mit euch zwei? Ah. Aber das Schöne ist, diese Entscheidung muss ich heute nicht mehr fällen. Denn das reicht jetzt mal für diesen Part, beziehungsweise für die nächsten 2 Parts. Ich schaue mich selber an. Ist das nicht ein wenig pervers? Ne, auf jeden Fall. Ich hoffe, es hat euch gefallen. Wir sehen uns das nächste Mal wieder. Haut rein! Euer Schweinehirte von Final.